Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome,
Hello.
welcome. Katie MoonChild's World and the Lightworkers RoundTable. I am happy to see all of you in here. My goodness. Lots of folks
Yeah.
in here. Hey, Stony Baker, Jenny, Sharon Saib. Whoa, turn your phone down. Hey, it wouldn't be a live stream of mine if I didn't forget to turn my phone down. You know how that goes. Good to see you guys. Everybody, welcome Ron Unconditional Love Tarot to my channel. I've been trying to figure out a way to get you here. Every time, it seems like when I think about, well, I need to get Ron to come on live, we're both live at the same time.
That's true.
Hi,
Well, I
Rachel.
go on Saturdays. Sometimes I go on Fridays. You know, because Linda G can't go on Saturdays. There's people
Right.
that can't go on Saturdays. So I had Linda G and Milu and other people like that, you know.
Yeah, I
Actually,
understand completely.
yeah.
I'm running into that as I book this show. I get people on here as I get into the larger channels. Of course they're swamped. Of course they are. So that's fine. It's this show, by the way, you guys, there may be some that are recorded and it's me as a premiere to answer questions. So it won't always be live. It just really does depend on the guest and what they have to do on a Thursday night, you know.
Oh, she
So
said, I thought my day off was going to be okay. No, try a flat tire. Oh my God.
oh, Jenny.
Yeah. Well, it's frustrating to get a flat tire. I know that.
It is.
I've had them too. Yeah. Especially when you're in a friggin' hurry. Then you say, oh my God, I got to change the friggin' tire. Well, yes.
So you got
Yeah.
to notice again before instead of after, Stony. Yay!
Wow. Yeah, YouTube plays
Oh.
games. You know, people are not getting noticed. Some people are getting unsubscribed and then subscribe. It's a friggin' mess. YouTube is a mess.
Every time YouTube does an update,
Yeah.
if they don't have enough bandwidth
Yeah.
and you haven't watched somebody in a while, they'll
Hmm.
dump you. And if they got certain target areas, tarot isn't exactly popular, especially political tarot. We have a tendency to be a little controversial. Hi,
Oh, there we
everybody. Hey,
go.
Paul. Hey,
Plus, T3 of
Melinda.
Tarot is here.
Got
And Tarot
Melinda
living with
and Manasa.
NASA.
Good to see you guys.
Hello.
So, Ron,
Yeah.
tell us, tell us a little bit about your channel. Tell us what you do. Oh, Rachel, YouTube gets on my last nerve sometimes. She's only been involved with
Oh,
YouTube for like 13 years.
Lisa Smith is in the house too. Spirit
Hi,
and
Lisa. Good to
hello.
see you.
Hi, Rochelle. Also.
Yeah. This is
What do
wonderful.
I do with my channel?
Tell me about your channel. Tell
Oh,
me
about my
about
channel.
you. We're here as one light worker talking to another one about what we do so that
Well,
people who are coming to our community for the first time have a place to see everyone in action.
he says, Stoney says, I've seen Ron in the hood. Oh, he's
He's
talking about,
original. He's an
I think
OG.
he's talking about those things. Eh? The kitty
Oh,
cat.
hey, and Stony is it. He has kitty cat. He has cats.
Yeah, and I have the other ones too. They're
Where's your
Mickey,
tail?
no, yeah, my tail,
Oh, Mickey.
Mickey
Oh, I
Mouse.
love it.
You.
I was
Yeah,
looking at
yeah.
headphones the other day, and they were kitty cat headphones.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I got those because when before I had 1,000 subscribers, Black Cat Tarot, you know Maya.
Oh yeah, Maya.
So she had those putty cat ears, and I said, if you when you get to 1,000, you got to put putty cat ears on. And I did. So I had a party on that, and so that I got those.
Yeah,
And it's a lot of fun.
you did. I remember that night. That was a
Yeah,
fun night. Actually,
yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
Just dawned on me. I won a free reading with Medium Kim that night.
Oh, you did, and you
Yeah,
didn't
and
get it.
she was like just getting ready to start a class or something. And I
Okay.
sent her an email like she told me, and then I never heard anything back from her. And I just now remembered that. That's
Jesus.
funny.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
can
have her
tell.
on the channel one of these days, so she and
Well,
I'll talk about it.
I can tell her about it because I got her email anyway.
Oh
But
yeah, well she's in Sedona, or maybe
yeah,
she
right
came
now,
back.
yeah, not
They're
now.
probably back for the holiday. I
Yeah.
don't think I'd want to be up there for that. You know, I grew up about
Oh,
90 miles away from Mount Shasta.
so you are 3 hours difference from me. 3 hours.
Yes,
Where are you exactly?
I'm in Tucson,
Hmm.
Arizona.
Okay, I'm from Canada, folks. I'm from Quebec, Canada.
He speaks French, you guys.
Oui, Pepe Le Pew.
That
I still love you.
was my favorite Warner Brothers cartoon. Everybody's
Yeah,
like
but
either like Elmer Fudd or
Linda G
Taz or
laughed
whatever.
like
I'm
crazy
like,
when I
no,
told
it's
her that.
you.
Yeah, I
Yes.
heard Linda G say that once, Pepe Le Pew. When she came on my channel the first time, I told her about that. I said, Pepe Le Pew still loves you. She said, when did I say that? You said that. You said it in one of your lives. I was listening to you about a couple of years ago. She was talking about one of these, senators or something. She called him a Pepe Le Pew or something. And I laughed.
Yeah. Oh, who is it that she called that?
I don't remember
I
the
can't
name. But
remember. Oh,
no,
that's
but
funny.
yeah, that was
Cat
funny.
Shepherd. No,
Yeah.
I've never been to the headwaters of the Sacramento River. Now, I've been to the Sacramento River. I've swam in the Sacramento River. But yeah, that's a big river.
So, meow, everybody.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Well, you wanted to know about my channel.
your
Okay.
channel. Yes. No,
Yeah.
this is a very loose platform. Everybody knows we don't follow a real strong
Well,
outline.
most people know because I explained it. Uh, I was in the chats, like you guys are in the chats, okay? And
Mhm.
I was following Linda G, and I went all around all over the place. Freebird Spirit, Debbie, and Karen. Some people know Karen.
Mhm.
She had a channel, and then I
Yes.
met Lisa Smith and Sharon Lee and Jay and all these people.
Yeah.
We were all together in these chats, and we became like attached to each other, and we started reading on Messenger and all this stuff. That's what we were doing on Facebook and Messenger. We were reading for each other
Oh, okay.
before I started my channel. Jay had a
Okay.
channel, but Lisa Smith didn't have a channel, and Sharon Lee didn't have a channel. They all started about the same time I did. So okay,
Okay.
but
Yes.
my first live I did 2 hours with Jay because he had a channel. 2 hours of reading, and I said, "Oh my god!" Then I said, I was scared to start my channel, put my face all over YouTube, tell everybody about my personal life, which
Yes.
helped some people when I talk about it. Uh,
Yes.
and about a year, I've been on it over a year right now, so I didn't fall on my face, and I'm still going at it. So I got supporters, so I keep going. That's it. But when I first did my first live, I talked for 3.5 hours on my channel. This is crazy. Alone
Wow.
with no guests. I was talking about my near death experience when I was a child.
Oh, well, yeah.
So,
Cat
so
Shepherd. I have
yeah.
been to Lake Shastina. Um, I had the worst sunburn in my life from Lake Shastina, actually. I'm wondering, does it come out of the granite? Got Castle Craigs is right there. And yeah, lots of granite rock for that water to come rushing out of. That would be beautiful. That's the headwaters of the Sacramento River.
Stoney said, I'd rather fall on my face. All other body parts are way too sensitive.
Or way too sensitive.
Wow.
Oh, you'll love Stony. Stony always makes us laugh. Stony is one of my grower friends. Usually
One
there's
time
more
I
that'll
was
pop in
one
here.
time I was reading and they're making a joke about that because I pulled something like the 10 of wands and I said the 10 of pickles. Boy, oh boy. And somebody remembered I said 10 of pickles and said, because I was going at it, the energy is coming through. And I mispronounced and I said the 10 of pickles instead of 10 of pentacles. So what the heck?
10 of pickles.
Yeah, they keep laughing about that. Yeah, right. So,
Oh,
anyway.
I love that. That's great.
But my
Oh.
near-death experience, I would like to share if you want, if people don't know
Oh, I
about
would
it.
love that. Actually,
Okay,
that is right
I
on
was a
topic.
child. I was a child when I had a near-death experience. I wasn't an adult. I was 5, 6 years old. I used to have epilepsy, and I get attacks one after another, like regular like this, And you know epilepsy is like you turn to
Yes.
swallow your tongue, your eyes go wham, and your whole body is like paralyzed part of your body, and they start it's neurologic.
Shaking.
I
Yeah.
can't explain that, but and I went on the other side, and I as and you received on the other side by pure unconditional love. So if people don't know that, you are received on the other side of pure unconditional love. Hell doesn't exist. Excuse me, but hell doesn't
I couldn't agree
exist.
with you more.
Okay. So first of all, I was met by I think were my ancestors, my guides, because I had the feeling I knew them. Okay.
Yes.
So they were talking to me like telepathically. Okay, on the other side, and they gave me a choice to whether to stay because they showed me the hands were like this, and they said we have a place for you. And I noticed something. I saw about 10 or 12 uh, light beings. Now I got to explain. They had there's a form like people, but I could see the light right through them. They're light beings. Like it's not like
Ooh.
I see my body, but I see right through them. Like one thing I noticed from each every one of them. That's for me a message. All red hearts. Every one of them had a red heart, and I could see purely red heart. Everyone had a red heart, and I
Wow.
looked at that, and so to me it meant message of love. It meant really. So, but as they asked me, we have a place for you, whatever. You still have free will. So as I turned around and looked this way, everybody disappeared. All the people I saw, all the light beams, the hearts, everything disappeared, and this sun was coming at me. It's why I say the sun because I can't explain the other one.
Yeah.
It's like the sun's coming right at you at a high speed. So right
Wow.
at you,
The
and
light.
yeah, it blinded me. It blinded because it's like it's so intense. Try to look at the sun. You see, you
Yeah.
can see
Don't
it.
do that. You burn your eyes.
Yeah, but
You'll burn your retina.
you can't see because
Right.
it's so. But that's what I'm talking about, and it's coming
Yes.
right at me. And then I had the feeling it went into my body. This light. Okay. Now the next thing, what people don't know, or what I'm not saying, is during that time I had epilepsy. Like I was in the taxi. So I was in the taxi with a nurse and my mother going to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Now those days they have all types of epilepsy. There's not only one type, there's several types. They didn't know much about it.
Right. They just knew it
Okay.
as epilepsy.
Whatever. So
Yeah.
I could see on the other side my mom. She's panicking. The nurse doesn't want to give me to my mom. Why? She's feeling that I had no pulse. She knew. She was a nurse.
Aw. Yeah.
So, uh, so I could see the whole thing on the other side. And if people, and another thing I didn't say is that once you reach on the other side, you know everything. You had the knowledge of everything that goes around the whole world. The whole world, you know everything because you're connected to everything. That's why.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Because you're all in the one.
you're all in the one. And it's like even if you're a child or an adult, it doesn't matter because you don't bring your whatever your
Your baggage.
your baggage with you. It's
Yeah.
your return to it's yeah. So anyway, as I was on the other side, I could see my mother panicking like crazy. Then the nurse had to, well, sort of give me to my mom because as soon as I was in the arms of my mom, we arrived in front of the hospital. We just arrived.
Wow.
Guess what? I woke up,
Mm.
not a doctor, not a nurse. Ever again did I have another attack in my life. I was cured from it.
Wow.
So it's like a miracle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I remember that all my life. Even if I had a near death experience, doesn't mean I didn't
Mm.
live a crappy life. And when I was a kid, I was abused in every way possible. But something kept me going. That image, that what I lived on the other side. You see, I
Mm-hmm.
had this, and I told my mom. She didn't know about that. I told her before she passed. I told her about 50 years later about that. What I just explained to everybody right now. My near death experience. Uh, she knew I knew. Eh? Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah, definitely. I'm watching Rachel
no,
says the light healed
so I
you.
can't tell you guys why I was cured. Everything. The only thing I can explain, the only thing I could say, that the higher the vibration, the higher you go, or are able to higher vibes, you know, by your spiritual whatever
Mm-hmm.
higher vibes, the less you get sick, and you can you cure yourself with it. I don't know how you do it, but I'm just saying the higher, because the intensity of that love, the light, it cures everything. Nothing stays in the
Well, no darkness.
actually,
Yeah, no
yeah,
darkness of any kind can survive
yeah,
in the light.
that's right. Because sickness survives in darkness. It doesn't
Right.
survive in the light. Okay,
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying. Okay,
You're right. Oh,
so
that's cool.
that's another thing. Okay, when I started my channel, I said
Yes.
it took me about 10 seconds to realize what should I name my channel. My name is Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. That's where it comes from.
Now came those red hearts.
Right on. and
I
and and
love it.
actually I could tell you something. Actually, there's sometimes I do readings and they explain to me how the energy works on the other side. They do that, and I'm there, and I said something's coming out of my mouth. I'm learning from my mouth what's coming out of my mouth, and I'm reading at the same time.
Yes. Yes, that is when you've learned to step aside and let spirit
Yeah,
talk through you.
yeah,
Oh, and
yeah,
it's a wonderful feeling. It's a
yeah. It
terrific
is.
feeling. Yeah.
Also, I read tarot like 35 years ago, maybe something like 35 years. But I wouldn't. Why I didn't get involved in channel and things like that? I'll tell you why. Because they were trying to nod me every friggin' time, a long time ago, and spirit took over, and all of a sudden I'm reading people without. I'm saying words and shocked the people right out of their seats, and they said, "What the
Hmm.
hell?" And then I couldn't explain what's happening to me. I couldn't explain that spirit took over and it said something.
Yeah.
Geez, I was young then. I was living with another guy. I wasn't even married then. Uh, and this
Yes,
girl,
Tony.
this woman called me, okay?
Hmm.
And my friend was gone to work. So I answered the phone. She says, "Hey, I got a job today." And before she finished, I said, "You went there, 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 there." Oh my God! She said, "You followed me." I never. I couldn't. Then I just realized what the hell I just said. It came out of my mouth, but it was
Yeah.
faster than my. I couldn't stop myself. I went boom, boom, boom,
Right.
boom, boom. And my God, she said, "You follow me." So another time, I went to this place.
People start to think you're a nut job after a
Yeah,
while when
there you
you
go.
do that.
So
Been there.
I went to these special places where they have whatever exhibition of spiritual crystals and all this stuff, and
Oh, yeah.
all of a sudden these people were taking tarot card classes. I wasn't taking tarot classes at all. I didn't even know what the hell tarot cards looked like or what they meant, and I still don't. Okay, that's the truth. I
Hey,
I
John.
know. Yeah.
Good to see you, Jaw Love.
So
That's somebody else, Ron. Just came in.
yeah.
Jaw Love. He's like you. He preaches unconditional love big
Yeah.
time. That's why he
So
has that name.
so they invited me to a restaurant. All these people were taking classes. They had cards, and they used to call them the tarot from Marseille. You must have heard about them. That was the tarot. They come from Marseille. Okay, they're
Okay.
French. Okay, French because I'm French. So these people are throwing cards, and we're in the restaurant to have some kind of. There's 101 kinds of pancakes, whatever they call them. So I'm sitting there watching these people throwing cards to each other and talking to each other and reading each other, and I friggin' spirit took again, got involved. Bang bang. I was about with 15 people there, at least 50. I didn't have any cards, so I'm watching this lady read the other one with her cards, and I go wham 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 wham. I told her something that only her she knew. She blew up like crazy, and she says, "You read tarot cards," and I said, "Oh no, I don't." I was stuck there, and everybody stopped reading, and they all looked at me like, "My God, you read tarot cards?" I don't take tarot cards. I don't read them. I don't take classes. I just did it like that.
Yeah.
They caught me a couple of times on that. Another time, I bought those cards, by the way, and I said, "Okay, I'm going to do some."
Awesome.
Then I got phone calls late at night. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next?
Yeah.
I got pissed off at that. I threw all the freaking cards on the floor and I said, I'm not doing this anymore. And I stopped. So what happens? The guy that I knew that his girlfriend, he lived not far, so he was gone to work. His girlfriend comes to my place. Okay, she says, "Ron, you got to come with me for reading for my Egyptian family." What? She says, "Take your tarot cards. We're gonna do some reading.
You're
I
gonna go
want you to
read for
come
the
with."
Roma. Whoa.
Okay. So I went to their house. I went to the house, a family, and I started reading about an hour, and she paid me for that. She paid me. I didn't ask for money. She paid me for it, and she was laughing like crazy. And I split the money with her, and then I realized, what the hell did I do there? Your friend is taking tarot classes, and I'm not taking tarot classes, and you asked me to read for your family. What the hell is that? What does that tell you?
That does, yeah.
And I realized after, what the hell?
I've had dealings with gypsies.
Oh, you did, eh? Okay. They come
Actual
from Egypt.
financial dealings, actually. Sold a car.
So after that, I turned around one day when she came to my house. I gave her the cards, and I said, "No more. I'm not doing it anymore.
I don't want these anymore. Here."
No. But what? Guess what happened? Years and years and years ago, then I got this Mary Street. I don't know if you know her. She
I know who she is.
Yeah.
I know her from Instagram.
She told me she did a reading of what it was, aura. I think aura colors or something like that. She told me her and Debbie were reading on me, and Mary said, "Hey, does Ron want to do like we do?" I'm shocked like crazy. I don't know what the hell, what are you talking about? Like tarot reading and things like that. And guess what? That's what I've been doing. After that, I there was an open mic on Debbie Freebird and Lisa Smith, Sharon Lee, Jay, and me, and Sheila, which okay.
Yes.
We all open mic night, and I started there, and I did some reading. I was nervous like crazy, and I had some people in the chat tell me, "Hey," I said some things, whatever.
Yeah.
And because of those comments, I said, "Oh, maybe," because I had trust issues and I had confidence issues, and that comes from being abused when I was a child, and I had that most of my life.
The confidence that that self-esteem thing. I have
Yeah.
that too for the same reason,
Yeah.
actually. Let's pull, do you have your cards with you? Any cards by you?
Yeah.
Let's pull a card.
What kind of card would you like?
Whatever card, let's just pull a card that's a general message from Spirit for all of us. So you
Okay.
pick the cards. Whatever
The
your Spirit's telling you. Ooh.
secret language of light.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it when they come in the big gift boxes.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's bigger than my hands.
Yeah. I have a couple decks like that. Like the everyday in what is it? The Everyday Enchantment Tarot. The cards are big and the box is big.
Because I have a lot of people come to me, okay? They lost loved ones. My mom is always around me. She's always here, especially when I do readings. So
my grandma's always right here.
Yeah. So people think they lose their loved ones. No, you don't.
They never leave. I can smell my dad every once in a while. Till when he walks through, I smell coffee, maple syrup, and cigarettes.
I don't think I smell them, but at least I feel them.
I get smells. That's part of one of my clairvoyances. That's one of my clairs, man. One of my clairs.
Unless it's Pepe Le Pew, then I can smell it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. And you know when an angel's been around, you'll smell roses.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you the story that just happened to me not very long ago? About in the month of May? I've said it on my channel. I told Linda G about this. I lost electricity for 3 days. Why?
Because I remember. Yeah.
3 days because of tornadoes.
Everybody was going, "Where's Ron? Where's Ron?"
Yeah. Yeah. So the first day I lost power. I had no water because I had a well. You need the pump.
Oh,
you need electricity. You need the pump. So I had to run 14 miles to get water from my dog.
Didn't you guys have something like a little bit of like a tornado or something go through?
Oh yeah, the trees, big trees down, and wires, the electric wires and posts all down some places.
Yeah. That's scary.
I looked out here and the rain was going like this, horizontal.
Yeah, I've seen it rain sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens here at least once a year. I watched actually, Ron, on my channel, there's a little 2-minute, just under 3-minute video of my tree falling down a couple Saturdays ago.
Yeah.
Giant tree.
So what happened is that the first day I asked for protection from Archangel Metatron.
You asked Metatron and I asked Michael.
Yes. Okay, Metatron. And as I was walking, I have from the kitchen to you have to go through a hallway. It's 5 feet wide, and to the bedrooms and the living room and the bathroom and things like that. Okay. As I entered the hallway, I saw a light on each side. I could see the light on each side of the wall, and I said, "Oh my God!" Then I turned around and looked at my wife. I said, "Did you see that light?" She's like this. She was wide open like this, with her mouth wide open.
Yeah, she saw that light.
Yeah, because she saw the light. I was looking forward on each side, but she looked at me and she saw the light from her waist, on my back, above my shoulders, around my head, light. And she saw the whole thing. She was, and I'll never forget that. So. And I told her,
wondering that would trip me out, definitely.
So actually the light was following me in the hallway. So I mean, like, whatever, I don't know. Like she explained it, but she didn't know I asked for protection from the Archangel Metatron.
That tree, my tree that fell, was leaning towards my house. If it would have fallen on the house, it would have landed on me, standing right where I was. And I asked Archangel Michael to shield me with his shield of reflection. Let any negative energy coming towards me
Oh my
be
God. It
reflected
was,
back on the originator tenfold, and the tree fell down, and instead of falling
well,
towards me, it fell to the back of the property. Didn't even touch anything.
you
Didn't
see what
hurt
I
anything.
mean?
Yeah, it works
You
every
know what
time.
you just said there? What you just said there? I went outside after this,
Yes.
long after it stopped raining, and the tree, instead of falling in my house, it fell the other way.
Yeah.
Tree. Me
Yeah.
too. So
Exactly.
same
That's
thing.
because you had your
Yeah.
house
And
protected.
then I said, I was so grateful. I lost everything in my freezer, but it cost hundreds of dollars because I had to buy gas, $60 for half a tank of gas, $32 for breakfast and things like that. So it
Yeah.
cost me a lot of money, but I was grateful that we were safe.
You were
You know what I mean?
okay.
I didn't have any
Yeah.
whatever. It's something to go through like that. Yeah, because of that, what we experienced. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't believe what I took as a card, though. You wouldn't
What'd you
believe
get for a
it.
card, Ron? I mean, you're my
The
guest, so
soul.
please go first.
Uh, I got the soul tree.
Ooh, what a
Look
beautiful
at that. That's
card.
yeah. Look at the card. Looks the
Ooh, I'm going to
energy.
put you in the hot seat.
Yeah, put me in the hot seat for everybody to see this. There you
There he
go.
is.
Look at there's a pair of wings up above. You can see
Oh,
that, and a
yeah.
star.
Look at that. That's
Yeah.
definitely a light being angel.
Okay. The soul tree. Uh, eh, I would say everybody in this chat, everybody included, we all belong to the soul tree. So that's every one of us coming together.
Mm-hmm.
And the message is trees are filled with wisdom. You are becoming more connected to nature. Trees are great holders of wisdom and knowledge. Next time you are near a tree, try asking it would like you to know and listen with an open heart for an inspired response. The
Mm-hmm.
same life force that animates you also flows through trees. We are all in this together. Now imagine that trees are physically manifestations of angels. Their divine essence flows deep into trees as angels as far reaching in their ability to help, care, and create. Trees, like angels, see and feel without judgment, always imitating an external stream of love. Allow angelic tree energy to flow through you, sending roots deep into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach higher and deeper into the light and the soul of you. From vantage point, you can sculpt your ideas and dreams to be planted upon the earth for you to enjoy through your physical senses. That's the message for everyone.
That's beautiful. And it's interesting because we were just talking about trees that have fallen down.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I picked that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, Estonia. A forest can walk 100 meters a year from new plantings from birds, etc. Birds and
Yeah,
squirrels and stuff.
yeah.
I got a
Put
creation
yourself,
card. Oop,
put yourself
let
in the
me
hot seat.
kind of got to look at me, don't you?
Yeah, I got to see through the branches where you are. There you are.
Hey, hi there. Well, move
Yeah.
Stoney's comment. There we go. Now I'll put myself in the hot seat.
Oh.
No, that's not what I want. Hello. If I can get it to do it. No, it's
You
not
can
going to
do
do
it.
it. Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
let me do
do
it
it
this
by the
way.
one.
There we
Do
go.
the one, then you
There I
put
am.
yourself.
It's the creation card. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your your choices become your reality. Today, I will take steps to create the life of my dreams. I will be careful of my thoughts, for I know they become my words. I will be careful of my words, for they become my actions. I know my actions become my character, and my character shades my destiny. I have the power to make right choices, and my choices create my life. Ooh, I got
There you go.
goosebumps from that one.
There you go.
Wow.
Hi, Wendy.
This is a good one for all of us who are celebrating our countries this weekend. You know? Our country's been doing
So
some
if
screwy
anybody wants,
things, but we still love where we live, you know? So let's.
people wondering what that is behind me, that's my Murphy bed I built. So
Oh, yes. That's beautiful. We'll show
people
that
get,
here in just a second. But first, let's do the Lightworkers Pledge. I'll read it. You guys can follow along. Those of you, it's in the description box. Read along with me silently. And it just kind of says what our purpose here on this rock is for, you know, this old piece of earth. So, I declare a pledge to love. I will act based on judgments from the heart. I will act not based on judgments of fear or lack. I will act not controlled by self-interest, commercial, or political agendas. I will act attempting to reduce conflict and division. I will act to promote cooperation. I will act to promote consensus. I will act to promote peace. I will act recognizing the quality of all human beings. I will act to pursue a picture of collective truth rather than personal truth. And I will act to acknowledge the responsibility of supporting others in their spiritual awakening. I will act and do not deliberately or knowingly misinform. I declare this pledge in love. I mean, that's pretty much the whole reason we're here on this face of this earth, is to help these people right now who are going, wait a minute, I've been lied to. Where do I go to find the truth? Where do I go to get help? Who do I trust? Exactly.
yeah,
Find yourself
inside.
a light worker.
And
Yeah.
I talk about spiritual stuff. My spirituality is not religion. My spirituality is it comes from my soul. It comes from
Religion,
my soul, what I know.
yeah. My opinion on religion is pretty much it's
So,
not even really an opinion. I've walked down that road very deeply, the religious road.
yeah,
It is a construct
I get
concept of human beings, particularly male human beings who were hungry for power. Period.
right.
End of sentence. So I don't worship what man creates. Sorry. And that's where I am about religion. So it is a path. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a path that you can be very lied to without even realizing it. So, but
Well,
we're not here to
I had
talk
a
about
gift.
religion. That'll take us down a path of, I mean, everybody on my channel pretty much knows how I feel about it. I was raised a Southern Baptist. I don't have family anymore because of religion. They all think I'm going to hell because I read YouTube cards. I read tarot cards on YouTube. I'm going to hell. So I'm glad and proud to be a sinner and a heathen. Thank you very much. There's my opinion of
Well,
religion, Ron.
what I know on the other side, hell doesn't exist. It doesn't. What is there is a life review, and the life review is between you and you. It's funny, eh?
Yeah, it's between you
There's
and you.
nobody
Yeah.
going, you did this in your life. That doesn't friggin' exist. So, these beliefs that they have, it doesn't exist, this stuff. It's not the way it works. On the other side, it's you, between you and you. The
Uh-huh.
judgment doesn't come from others, it comes from you to you. don't
Oh,
know if you can
yeah, I
understand
can
it.
see that because you think about it, even in this realm,
Yeah,
we're our harshest judges.
yeah,
How many people play?
of course.
Because I'm actually helping someone right now who's having a hard time because she keeps playing those negative tapes in her head and she's trying to switch that and learn to like herself. And I'm like, well, when you walk by the mirror, go, damn, that looks good on you. And then just keep on walking. And soon after a while, you
Well,
do enough of that, you fall into that and you believe it.
so on the other side, it's like there's how can I put it? I am enterprise. You have the administration. You have lower.
Yeah.
It's like that
In
on the other
Star
side
Trek.
also. That okay. The more love, the more kindness you share on this earth while you're living now, the higher your vibes are. There's stages up there. You know.
Yeah.
You know, but nobody puts another one down. Nobody, but like, okay, I can put it this way. The more higher your vibes are, you have when you're there, you can go to other people that are not as high vibes. You can reach them, but they can't reach you. You see what I mean? I don't know how to explain this thing. It's like
I understand.
because the higher your vibration, the more you have the capacity to um, travel, or
Work.
you have more expenses.
You're more expanded.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Perfect
yeah,
sense.
expanded. It's
What do you do,
yeah,
Ron?
it doesn't. It's hard to explain.
When you're feeling
Yeah.
low, when you're feeling like the vacuum hit you and sucked all your energy out, what do you do to recharge?
Plug myself in.
I've never seen you act like your energy is gone. So,
No, well, I get my moments too, because where I get my moments is when I'm disappointed with
I
other
got
people.
you. Yeah.
And that sometimes I have to just I gotta shake it off and the hell with it and keep on
Yeah.
rolling and things like that, because people, they won't tell you, they won't tell you, they won't do it in front of you, try to bring you down, but I can feel the friggin' energy sometimes, and I you know what I mean.
I
And
do.
I don't
I
want,
completely do.
and then yeah, and then
Well, when
that
I'm
gets me
like
a
that,
little
where
bit.
my energy's like that, I'd stay away from people because I know I bring it in. I bring it with me. And I
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
bring it to other people that are all happy and high and all, enjoying their life that moment. So, and sometimes when
Because
my
there's
vibes are low, I need to spend time by myself to figure out why. So I can go inside and go, wait, okay, is this my ego that's
yeah,
feeling
right.
really low? Or is this because I need to rest better, eat better? What's going on here? So, yeah. But that's all goes with learning how to do the mirror work.
But also, there's people, they're so demanding. They're in the spot, like they're so demanding. Oh, they're in deep suffering, and they try to pull you in, and sometimes you have to, like,
You have to practice discernment. You really do have to
yeah,
compartmentalize.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Because you
Because
care so much. Because you
yeah,
really care so much. Yeah. And
but
people
but
think because you care so much, you have the answers. But no, no, not always. I can stumble through
well,
what I've done.
people think you go see this reader, they're so good, you're going to have 100% reading. That is false. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you why. Because it, not everyone. I haven't seen a reader be 100% correct on
No one
everything.
is 100%.
No one.
I think the only human that walked this earth that could predict things 100% was
Well,
maybe Jesus
yeah. Well.
as a master. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Oh,
saying? I don't mean as the son of God. I mean as a master teacher. He
also, there's
seemed to
something else.
know everything.
Also, I went on the other side. Did I see Jesus?
Yes.
No, I didn't see Jesus. I never. I know he existed on earth. I
Yeah.
know this by what I feel, but I didn't see him on the other side. And this thing called God, it's not what people think. It's an energy, a total
Right. It's
energy, pure
yes.
energy that we all are connected to. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't have a near death experience, but well, maybe I did and I just don't remember it because my kidneys failed, Ron.
Yeah.
I had renal failure
Yeah.
and woke up in intensive care.
Wow.
So I don't know. Maybe I did. I these things, some of these things you're talking about. It's like, yeah, I know that. I don't know where I know that from.
Your soul.
Apparently, I saw it somewhere.
Your
You
soul
know.
knows. Every soul in this chat, every person has a soul, knows the
Yeah.
truth about that. Okay. You've been there before. You reincarnated. You know the truth.
I actually
Except
posted them.
except we're waking up to our soul's truth right now. That's what we're
Yes.
waking up. And the veil is getting thinner and thinner and thinner.
Oh boy,
You're
is it?
more powerful than you think. Is this people think, oh yeah, right, okay.
I'm looking for a picture. I have.
Also, also remember that we were light beings before becoming a human being on earth.
We are light beings walking around in a human body. We're just here to experience the flesh.
That's right. Yes, and
That's all.
learn
We're just here to
lessons.
see what it means to have free will, because it's an unusual concept. Here's a picture that I
Well,
posted on Instagram, but you're not on Instagram, are you, Ron?
no,
Never forget,
never
every
forget.
person you meet is a living soul that will spend eternity somewhere.
Right, right.
Now, they might reincarnate and come back here. They may not. They may, yeah. They may get stuck here because they choose not to move on. That, yeah, that's a whole nother topic altogether that I don't go down because I don't work with people like that. So I choose
Well,
not to. I protect myself from that. I don't want to go down the dark energy. So, yes. What do you do for a quick charge? You have anything that you
well,
do?
well. Anyway, I'm lucky enough to live in the country, so I have 3.5 acres. So I walk
Ah,
around, and as I there's trees. I planted 100 trees on my yard, so 100
oh, wow. That's a lot of digging.
with my hands, not with a machine. I did by hand. I planted trees all around, and
Wonderful.
I have a lot of birds. I go
That's
out there and
terrific.
I hear them, and people come here and say, "Geez, I hear birds all over the place. It's like a paradise in here." Yeah, it is because that's where birds hang around. So
Thanks, Rachel. Thank you for coming. Have a good evening. And I always love it that you're here. And by the way, Rachel got me the neatest gift today. I need to go over there and grab it. She got me a sleep mask
oh, geez, I want one
that
of those.
also plays music. So for
Oh my God.
meditation and stuff, oh my gosh, I am so excited. It's charging. That's why I don't have it over here to show you guys.
That helped me a lot. Meditation. It did help me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It
That really
changes the. It changes your
calms me.
brain waves. Completely changes your focused brain waves. And I noticed something. I became aware. All these little. I was going to say F programs stuck in my head that came from somewhere.
You
All
can
these.
say that word here if you would like to. It's allowed. I'm not ever going to
Oh,
monetize, so I won't get kicked off of it, because if that's the problem, uh, I cuss every single show. So don't worry about it. I have a mouth
yeah.
like a sailor.
I because you get a kid when you're a kid and you get dramatized like I was or abused
Yes.
with alcoholic parents and abused like crazy. Then you got all these freaking programs turning around in your head for years and years and years and years. What the hell is wrong with my goddamn life? Why am I suffering so much? Why am I getting all this crap coming at me?
Yeah.
That's because you're listening to the friggin' crap in your head, and they're live programs. That is not you. That's something that was put into you. That's
That's
something
somebody
you were
else's
a
path.
sponge.
Yeah.
You were a kid. You took it all in, and you thought, but you didn't realize the cassette's turning around. So
Yes.
when somebody abuses you, you turn into hate, and you, Jesus, and you blame that person because, that's what I
Right.
was doing. It took years and years to get out of that friggin' thing and realize that what cassette was turning around. I had to realize that it wasn't me. And I learned about gratitude. Then I learned about forgiveness, and it took a hell of a long time to get through forgiveness. I can tell you that.
When you
But
don't,
when I did, it
yeah.
it lifted a burden off my shoulders like crazy. I love being who I am. Before I
Yes.
hated it. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Hi,
I
Kathy
love being
G.
who I am. Yeah. So
That's me too. I've, for so many years, well, we're basically the same age. For so many years, I have tried to be a people pleaser and make be whoever anybody I was around wanted me to be. There
you
you
see this
go.
little picture? That is
Isn't he
me at 9
cute?
years old.
Isn't he a cutie?
That's 9 years old. I was 9 years old. So I take this picture and I learned to love myself. Nobody taught me how to do that. They taught me how to love everybody else, but not me. So I kissed it so many times it's tearing up. It's
I
going
love it
wacky
though,
over in the side. Yeah. So
because this was
that's
who
what I
I was
practice.
supposed to be even at
There you
64
go.
years old. This is who I was supposed to be even at 64. I was always supposed to be the baby in the family, never grow up, never do it, always be innocent, sweet, and pure, like that picture of that little girl holding the kitty. That's me, 3 years old.
Yep. And when you're a child, you got this innocence, pure innocence,
You
and
do.
they corrupt you. They
They
corrupt you
do.
because
And when you become a
society.
teenager and want to experiment with life, because nobody really guided you in that direction, because that was taboo. You don't talk about those things.
I went to a
Which
Catholic
is
church.
what was going on in my
Catholic,
house. I got accused of being rebellious and stuff, and I probably was the best kid in the family, all the cousins and everybody.
well, I didn't have any sisters or brothers, so I was unique. I took the whole crap, the whole thing,
Yeah, I have a brother.
both
I have a
parents,
half brother, and that's it.
and
And he was worse
and
than
I was
me.
also Catholic, so I followed Catholic church, a
There you
Catholic
go.
school,
So there's where your
and
guilt
I
comes
was
from.
also then I was doing an altar boy, so I was serving the priest, and I was alone with him one time, and
Yeah.
we put in candles and all this stuff. What they do, and he abused me. That's when I went, boom, totally.
Yeah.
I had ideas of burning the fucking church down and everything.
Oh, I bet you
I was
did.
so angry. And
Oh, I bet.
I
I can't even
kept
imagine, Ron.
I
That
kept
kind of
that secret.
violation and
I kept,
betrayal.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That
So
kind of
I
betrayal.
kept that secret for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
I kept that secret for a long, long time. I didn't tell. My mother didn't know
You
about
and
this
hundreds
because,
of other men.
yeah.
It's
So,
really interesting that lately that the information has been coming out about the Baptist church that's very similar to what has been going on with the
yeah.
priests in the Catholic church.
So what's going on with Catholic? You remember what's going on in Canada, where they're finding
Oh, the
Inuit
bodies.
kids that are buried because of sexual abuse by sisters, Catholic Church, and everything. It's
Yeah.
coming out all over the place.
Thousands of them.
Yeah. So, but okay, what happened to me is one thing, but I see it as a gift, and I'll tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have that gift, maybe I would have got caught in cult. These cult stuff, religious stuff. They pull kids in, and then they
Oh, yeah. I
brainwash
was
you,
in
and
one.
they make you pay, and then you get stuck on it. But I never got caught in that because I knew better.
Yeah.
Because I could see them coming 100 miles away. I knew,
See,
I
I
know
got
things. I
involved
can
in
look at a
one.
person. I can look at a,
I
yeah.
got involved in one because I was so
Besides the
focused
image
on
of the
being a
priest,
Christian girl. Yeah.
because I
I
could see
get
through
you.
priest's eyes, feel him and everything. I knew whether he was this or that. I can tell.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Ron, I
So,
thank you so much. We're like 5 minutes away here. Getting close to the end of our hour.
oh
That
my
went really
God, this
quick.
went so fast.
Does go fast.
Hey,
Plus,
we
you
didn't
and
do
I
any
are yakking.
readings.
We like to talk,
Yeah, we like the yak.
Hey,
Yak,
you know
yak,
what I
yak.
like is when you and I are moderating for somebody else and we both hit a troll at the same time. And then you take them out, I bring them back.
You know
and
what?
then somebody else will be going, why did you bring them
Yeah,
back?
no, now I have to take them out again.
And you're going, hey, wait, I didn't
Because you
mean
know
to
what?
do that. It's timing, folks.
Yeah.
I love it. It's fun. I take moderating
People,
very
I've learned how
seriously.
to moderate.
If you make me a
But
moderator for your
people
channel,
don't.
I am more focused on what's going on in the chat, watching for trolls and stuff than I
Yeah.
am what's going on here. And which is hard when
But
you want to
moderating,
pay attention to the card reader, but you got to watch the chat
yeah.
instead.
But moderating, you got to know how because YouTube put something in there. Remove. Yeah, don't remove them because that gives you 300 seconds, and they come back.
And they
You
come
got to
right
hide
back.
them from the channel. That's
Yeah,
it.
you just get them out.
Hide them from the channel. They don't come back.
Right.
They
That's
don't
why I
come
say
back.
you
They
just
go
get
in
them out.
jail. I have
Hide
a
them out.
channel.
Hide them. And the other way to mod, Ron,
Yeah.
the best way
Hide
to
them from
moderate is do
Yeah.
not chat. Be silent and hidden. Don't say hi. Don't go in there talking to people. They don't know you're even, people in the chat don't even know you're there till you get somebody. How many times have you seen? I do that all the time. But lately it's been just because I'm coming in and I'm coming in at the same time the troll is. So it's like, oh, no, you don't. Bye. So
Okay.
it's like,
Well,
forget it.
I say hi to
Playing
people.
Whack
You
the
know
Trolls,
why?
my favorite game. I have had lots of problems with trolls in past YouTube channels. So,
But
yes.
saying hi to people is like respecting the people,
Yeah.
and they say hi to. That's how I was treated when I came in the chat. I was like not saying a word, and people started saying hi to me and hi and hi. Then I said, "Oh my God, they really, really,
Yeah. Well, and
they
that's
say
how
hi
people
to me."
get to
So
know
that's
you.
how I got going again.
Right. That's how
Yeah.
you grow your channel. That's how people get to know you. You get friends for life. Rachel, my friend, she and I met on YouTube and we've been friends for like 6 years. Stony, he and we've been friends the same amount of time. Jaw Love that came in, he and I, same thing from YouTube channels that I had before. So YouTube's not new for me. I left YouTube for 3 years and planned on never coming back. And Spirit said, oh, yes, you are. We have plans for you. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, it's your channel. You tell me what to do. So I don't do anything without being told by my Spirit team what I'm to do next, who to invite, all that kind of stuff. It's all, I leave it up to them. It makes it so much less stress. You know what I mean?
I thought I saw a question up there somehow.
You see?
Somebody, yeah. Can't find it. It went up.
I know Rachel wanted to know what you did to.
Jenny
said, here we go.
I'm
I got
trying.
goosebumps too, but to be fair. Oh, that's Stony. Stony's the comedian.
Yeah. Jenny says, I'm trying to find my way. It's hard, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Jenny, sometimes don't look so hard. Does that make sense? Sometimes when you just relax, go take a dang bubble bath or something. Relax. and
says,
listen to
I'm the oldest,
music,
is always
and you'll
seems
be
to run
amazed
downhill.
what you'll hear. You'll get ideas like crazy.
She says, I'm oldest, it's always seemed to run down. Hey, there's another thing you have to be aware of, the way you talk to yourself. That is so important. To
Yes.
treat yourself like, give yourself the whole love. You're worthy of love.
Self-care
Give it.
is
I mean,
utmost. Yep.
the most people, some people, they criticize themselves so bad. They wouldn't treat other people like that, but they treat themselves bad. So, you know what I mean?
Exactly. I know. I used to be one of those people. The tapes that I used to run through my head were crazy. That's why I'm telling
Yeah.
you, just start with when you walk by the mirror going, hey, I like your hair, instead of, oh my God, look at your hair. See, you can flip that. You can flip that, whether you agree with it or not. I'm not saying that. But after, that's the same tape. You run good tapes through your head instead of bad tapes through your head. Pretty soon you
Yeah.
start believing the good tapes instead of those bad ones you've heard all your life.
It's
So
like doing mirror work. You look at yourself,
that's
you
exactly
tell
what it
yourself,
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
and tell yourself you love you. You're worthy of love. You're 100%
Also, you
worthy
need
of
to
pure
understand that when
unconditional.
you see a pet peeve in someone, something you call a pet peeve, it
Yeah.
drives you crazy, but somebody does that you love, and it just drives you nuts. Guess why? It's something in you that you don't want to look at, that you're doing. That's why it's driving you crazy. It's a baggage thing. So go get in your bubble bath, calm your little butt down, and yeah, that's
But animals, they teach us about unconditional love. That's what they do.
absolutely, that's
That's
why
what
they're
they're there
here.
for. Yeah,
Yeah, yes.
you know.
And some are angels. I mean, I really
Yes.
believe they're earthbound angels, and
Yeah.
some
Oh,
definitely are here to be like a guide. I mean, I have cat he's like, we are so connected that we talk. Well, I'm an animal communicator, that helps, but I mean, he and I
well,
really talk. He cusses me out
there's
a lot.
another thing. When you cross over, you meet all your loved ones. You're still connected, and you will see all your pets that you had that
From what
passed.
I
You will
understand,
meet
your
them again.
pets reincarnate with you too, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Well, not all
Because
of them. Some of them do. Some of them do. Yeah.
yeah, well,
Because
yes.
anyway. What
Anyway,
was you gonna say?
I was just gonna thank you for coming because we're over our hour. You know, you and I can talk forever and ever. My longest live
Well,
stream that I
I
had
could
on
go
this
on for.
channel before Ron was 5 hours, and
I
that
could
was
do
just
3 hours.
yeah.
I could
I
do
can do
3 hours.
5, no
I
problem.
still.
Yeah, I could do 5, no
Just I did
problem.
5
I've
once.
done it before.
Yeah,
I
I've
thank
done
you
it
so
before,
much.
but I'm not going to do it again.
Oh
You're
yeah, I
welcome.
got
You're
you
welcome.
there.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, I thank you for coming, and you'll have to come back. You have an open invitation here anytime, my friend. I so appreciate you, and I really appreciate what you do for new people who are just starting their channels.
Yeah.
You're so supportive and sweet and loving, and you help
Yeah.
them. It's wonderful. Thank you. The reason I never took you up on your offer was because I'd already been down the road before. So I wasn't totally
Okay.
new to this game. Everybody's like, "Wow,
Oh, if you
you
want.
really grew a lot." And I'm like, "No, I started with over 100 subscribers from
Yeah.
before."
Well,
So
I had supporters. My first live, I couldn't believe it. I was there. What? I got people were listening to me. Like
it surprises you.
several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
So if
people that come
you want to
in.
come on my channel, just if you want to come on my channel, you can come. Do some
Okay.
readings you want.
Sounds good.
You know,
Sounds
in
good.
July, not right now. I'm taking a
No,
break.
I got you there. Hey,
Yeah, I'm taking a break.
yeah. My schedule is busy. Next week on the Lightworkers Roundtable is Una's tarot.
Ooh, I
She
don't
will
know
be in the
her.
hot seat where Ron's at. Have you ever watched
Oh
Una, Ron?
wow.
She's awesome.
No,
She's an artist.
I don't.
She
Oh, wow.
is a retired nurse. She works in a garden center. She's yeah, card reader, fantastic. She's a neat person. She has every morning she does a tarot reading every morning. It's tarot and astrology both. So she's cool. So I can't wait to have her.
It.
She's single and she has 2 dogs. So 2 Frenchies. So yeah, it should be fun, you guys. And then the week after that, it is Celtic Sheila. So
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't been on.
Might working my way up to Linda.
Hey, Linda, I'm lucky to have Linda 3 times on my channel. 3 times.
Hey, I heard her say the other day when she was on with Aiden that she loves coming on with new channels because it's so relaxed. So she belongs here in the Lightworkers RoundTable anyway, because you want to talk about the Lightworker of all of us. You know, that's Linda G. I miss her theme song. I used to sing that theme song every time it came on. The Native American woman singing. I miss it. I really. So I got to let her know I miss it. I've worked with her once. We did. She was our MC for TLC when we were doing an open mic, show your crafts or whatever, and I did a demonstration on how to do alcohol ink. And she was our MC that night, so I got to work with her that night.
She sort of scanned me and came up in my channel once by surprise, just like that. I didn't expect it, and that's how I got first collaboration. And she read on me, and she said, "I know you can't hide any secrets from Linda G. Now, Ron." She said, but I knew.
Yeah, that's something I've wanted from her for years. She said, I started with Third Eye Champagne.
Yeah.
And that's how I found Linda.
Yeah.
And it used to be just 2 of them that I watched. And then I found Jen Lynn because of Linda. And then from there, it just branched out. All kinds of people. Well, and that was before Jen Lynn was working with Tarot's Apprentice and House of Lenormand.
Yeah,
I've been watching these guys together. I've been watching these guys since Trump started. Since Linda G started her channel, I've been watching her. So I think it's appropriate. She can. I would love to have her on my channel. I would be honored to have her on my channel.
I saw her the first time when she went on with Milu, and then I got to know Milu.
I remember that one. I saw that one. All right, Linda. I don't usually miss her. So. I haven't been watching a lot of her cooking stuff because you know what? She's been cooking. She's been cooking stuff I cook every day. All the time stuff, like her tacos and her pineapple upside down cake. My mother, hi, Rachel's back. My mom taught me how to make that pineapple upside down cake when I was 9.
What about those cookies? She talked to me about cookies and gravy or something.
See, my problem is when I make cookies and stuff, Ron, they make people not be able to drive. So, if you know what I mean. Everybody else in here knows. Which I've got 4 baby new plants seeds starting right at the moment. One of them's poking up over the top of the dirt. You make tacos at least once a week? I make tacos every opportunity I get. If it fits in a tortilla and fits in my mouth, that's usually what I do. I eat tortillas more than I eat bread. So, but hey, I live in Arizona. You can get lots of different kinds of tortillas here. I like the homemade ones, the handmade ones.
It's better eat have those and then torpedoes up your ass.
Oh yeah. There used to be ladies would sit. They don't. I think the health department stopped it, but they would sit outside of stores like Walgreens, and they'd make them. They'd have their barbecue going, and they'd have their dough ready to go, and they sit and they pat them out on their thigh of their leg
Oh,
to get them
wow.
really, really thin and really, really big, and then they cook them. But oh my God, they're good. I mean, you think, oh, on their thigh, how gross. But you know what? Oh, they're good. They're so good. Yeah.
Linda G is so funny. Sometimes she catches you off guard and she throws this wham and you're there. What?
Yeah, and she throws a joke out at
Crack
you.
you up very easy. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I love it. And what's funny is,
She could she could have made a career out of that. She was a nurse, but she could have made a career just by
oh, she would
jokes
have been a good
by
stand-up
comedian.
comedian. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
she had the connections to do it too.
yeah, I know.
I think she thought she was
Good.
helping more people as a nurse, though, delivering them
Well,
babies.
right.
You know. Well, I thank you so
Anyway,
much, sir. I'm going to let you go and let these people go because
thank
I
you.
do know, and two of you is live right now. She usually follows me right behind me.
Oh,
So
she's lying. Yeah.
Kim is a sweetie. I don't want to hold you guys from seeing her.
Medium
So
Kim.
yeah.
Uh,
No, not medium Kim.
there's
And
medium
two of
Kim.
you.
Yeah,
The other one.
yeah,
I love it. They're
yeah.
both Kims.
I
They're
know the
both
other one.
blonde, and they're both the sweetest things that ever walked the face of the earth.
Yeah, yeah. I took mediumship courses with both of them.
Oh,
Actually,
cool. I want to take them
yeah.
because you were talking about how you were with, you didn't need the cards. That's me. For a long time, I'm sitting and
Mhm.
like I'm watching Linda, and somebody will ask a question in the chat, and she would say it out loud, and I'd get a vision of the answer. And then
Yeah.
she'd read the cards, and it'd be what I saw. So
That's
I
what
was
I'm
like,
talking
well,
about. Yeah.
maybe I should learn how to read cards. So that, yeah, we're tarot. I've been reading oracle cards since Adam was a pup, but that's because they're so intuitive. You don't need to follow the book or
Well,
do
I don't
whatever.
follow the book. You know, you buy cards. You know, there's a little book. I don't
No,
throw
what I
that
do
away.
is I look at the cards
Yeah.
and really study the card, the beauty of the artwork. Like this one, this one right here. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
It's
Oh, there's a dolphin.
adversity. But
There's
look
a
at that
dolphin
dolphin
also.
is laughing its butt off.
Yeah.
It's even got a smile in its eyes, but the card is adversity.
Yeah.
Yeah, these cards are really cool. They're really fun. They're empowerment cards by Jody Bergsma. They're called The Magical Times. The box. Where's the box?
Jenny's calling me Mr. Ron. You don't have to call me Mr. Just Ron is simple.
I love it. See, this is the
Yeah.
box.
But I know why people call me like that. So anyway.
Mr. Ron. Well, they call me Miss
Yeah,
Katie. I haven't been a miss in a really long time. I mean, I am a divorced woman, by the way. So I have not been
Ron
for
is
a
good
very
enough for
long
me.
time.
Ron is good enough for me. You know
Katie's good
what?
enough for me too. Yeah, and the only
So
reason
we're
I
all
use
equal.
a K and a D, Ron, is because nobody ever spells my name right. And you know my full name now. So,
Yeah.
well, everybody here knows it too. I was kidding around with Lisa when Lisa was on here and telling her, she and I need to do a show called The Smith Sisters because it's her last name too.
There's Rachel. She says, I'm getting to the point where I don't need to use a card. Yeah, cards are only tools, but
They're
if
just a
somebody asks
tool.
me, I don't know the meaning of tarot. I really don't. I use them. What I'm getting depends on the question.
You read intuitively. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
There you
I read
go.
it through my heart.
Hey, there's that
If
Lisa
you're,
Smith woman. Smiths
yeah,
are the
yeah,
best. You got it.
yeah,
I love it. I love it. She's back. Good to see you. Were you lurking?
yeah. She was hiding
Were
somewhere.
you lurking?
She's singing the lurking. She's
You
singing
want me
the
to
lurking
sing the
song for
lurker
herself.
song, Lisa?
Jesus.
Oh, I love you guys so
Oh
much.
my God. Oh my God, Lisa. She lost when I say that. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I love
Hey,
it.
maybe
You guys are funny.
Rebel
I love
cards.
it. Well, I'm going to put an end to this.
Rebel cards.
Lurker mode activated. Ah, Sherry was lurker too.
Deactivated.
Okay. And Kathy W
Oh
was
wow.
driving. That's fine. That's the whole purpose of this show, is that you don't have to look. Just listen. We want to lift you. We want to help you. We want to make you laugh. That's the whole thing on the show. So give you inspiration that, we've been through crap too. And even though your crap that you're going through right now might seem like it's overwhelming and that you can't handle it, you can. Just one foot in front of the other. Don't look at the big picture. Don't look at the big thing down there that you're trying to achieve. Look at the small things that can get you there every day. Keep in your focus and in your thought what's way down there. That's what you want. But in your planning to get there, it's the little things. It's the small details.
You find it hard?
I always close. Pardon me? What, Ron?
I was going to say, I think everybody has problems with. You find it hard to stay in the friggin' moment. You get pulled either the past or the future.
Oh man, yes.
And stay in the moment. Jesus, hard to go constantly in a moment, on a moment, on a moment. It's hard because you pull in the past.
And when you're thinking that moment, are you thinking that split second, that minute, that 5 minutes? See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to stay in the moment. I thank you so much, Ron. I usually close out with this quote for everybody. Shine your light and make a positive impact on the world. There's nothing so honorable as helping improve the lives of others.
Oh,
especially when you're grateful for your life. Oh, beautiful. Aventurine.
That's jade.
Oh, it's jade.
That's jade. It looks like a pyramid. Yeah, it's pyramid. Why did I choose a pyramid? Because my reading, I was in Egypt before past life.
And that's
guess what I got?
That's a generator.
Yeah, guess what I got? You know why I got those? It's because of Jen's world. She's.
Oh yeah.
What stones? Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, I want one of those so bad. A selenite bowl, charging bowl. I also want a. You need one too, Ron.
I got all. Whoops.
You need a rose quartz charging bowl. Cool. Looky. How about this one?
That's all the chakra. Stones.
How about this one?
Yeah.
Labradorite. There's the good side. This is the pretty side. I was showing you the ugly side, the blue side. I love labradorite.
Yeah, Rachel, that is a selenite bowl.
Yes. Yeah. I want a selenite charging bowl too. My selenite pier broke in half. So now it's a support for my card.
This thing is heavy though. This thing is pretty heavy. It's pretty thick too. So
yeah, don't drop it though, because selenite is very soft. It will break really easy.
Well, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm a rock hound. So I live in Tucson, Arizona, where the largest gem show in the world happens every year. Jen's world was just there. She was just here.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah, she's got these good. She made me laugh when she was on with Jen's world and Susan. They were putting stones in their bras.
Hey, I always tell people what stone to put in your bra. Why do you think I buy stones that are this size, Ron? They fit in my bra. I actually also have marbles that are made out of crystals.
Yeah.
Here's you guys see this very much? That's a real honest to God piece of raw turquoise with the matrix. You don't get to see that very often because the Native Americans have that all tied up.
Yeah. That's what I found on my yard.
Oh, yes. Is that a hawk feather?
That's a partridge feather.
Oh, good.
I believe.
The reason I was asking was because if it's a hawk feather, you have to be careful showing that on YouTube because it's illegal to show those. And it's illegal for white people to have them in the United States.
Oh wow!
Because they're protected, and the only only
No,
people that are allowed to have
no,
bird of prey
I found it on the
feathers.
ground. It was on the ground, so I picked it up.
Only people allowed to have bird of prey feathers are Native Americans because it's a part of their religion, part of their faith.
Anyway, I may
At
be
least in the
where
United States.
Let me see if I
Hey,
can-
there you go. You need that with the Mickey Mouse ears.
Yeah. Boy,
I
yeah,
love
right.
it. Well, I thank you so much, Ron. You have a wonderful
You're
weekend with
welcome.
your family. Enjoy tomorrow in your holiday.
Yeah.
Come back and see me anytime. You know, you're here. I know you're here in the chat. So,
Yeah.
I'll pull you up here anytime. So,
Okay. Thank you.
you're welcome. I love it.
Much
Thank
love.
you so much. I love you. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.